100%, guys. Okay, here we go. Number
Alright.
one is Beetlejuice.
All right.
Okay,
Beetlejuice, the sequel to
Beetlejuice.
the
the
classic.
original one that came out in the 80s. Winona Ryder is back, and Michael Keaton is also back. It has Jenna Ortega in it. It also has Willem Dafoe, Monica Bellucci in it
Oh,
as
she looks
well.
magnificent.
She always looks magnificent, bro.
Oh, my soul.
And screenplay is by Alfred Gore and Miles Miller. These are the guys that also developed Smallville. And then there's another person called Seth Graham Smith. I don't know who that is. Music by Danny Elfman. I think you guys are familiar with Danny
Yeah.
Elfman.
Yeah.
Directed by Tim Burton, Batman 1989, Beetlejuice, Alice in Wonderland, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Anything with Johnny Weird is super weird. That's Tim Burton.
Yeah. Yep.
Pope's Bride. Was he also Scissorhands?
OG,
Yep,
yeah. Scissorhand,
yep,
Batman, Sweeney Todd.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Did he do the
Alice
Lone
in
Ranger?
Wonderland.
He did
Say
the
again?
Lone Ranger, right? Did he do the Lone Ranger?
No, I think that's just what's his face? Johnny Depp. I don't think that's actually him. But it's Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he
man,
did
like-
Wednesday. He did Wednesday as well.
Yes. Wednesday was
Did he
him.
do
That's his
Wednesday?
first TV
Oh.
series. Yeah, that's
That's why Jenna Ortega is in this one. Clearly,
Sorry, just give me
probably
a
loved her
second.
performance that
I'm
much.
gonna be back just now.
in
Okay.
fact, when I saw the opening of the trailer, I was like, is this Wednesday all over again? What's happening?
Okay, thoughts on the trailer? Let's start with you, Zooks.
I loved it. It was a typical how a teenager doesn't listen to the mom and they bring the drama back. Michael Keaton looked fun. Winona Ryder. I didn't see enough of Jenna Ortega to know what she does in the story, but in the trailer, but Winona Ryder,
Yeah.
Winona Ryder and Michael Keaton looked good.
Mhm.
Keaton was killing it as Beetlejuice as usual. I really don't have from the trailer. I have no criticism. It looked interesting. It made me want to watch it, and not just for even if I didn't know Beetlejuice because it wasn't
Yeah.
harking back to the previous stuff too much. It was pushing the current storyline properly. So
Yeah.
it wasn't drawing me in via nostalgia. It was drawing me in of the current story. So I liked it, and it looks like it's gonna be fun.
Awesome, man. How much do you think it's gonna make at the box office?
Bro, with Jenna Ortega's Rising Star, the nostalgia, when you realize the nostalgia is you will get a nostalgia hit and a fix,
Mm-hmm.
it should make more than 200 mil.
Okay. No. That's an interesting take, man. Rob, what are your thoughts?
Okay, I think we should add a rule. From now on, you have to say plus or minus. So, Zuko, I'm going to mark you as plus 200 mil.
Yes.
So, if it's under 200 mil, you lose.
Okay.
I think that's a
Alright.
fair addition, right?
Yeah, that's
I guess you're gonna have to repeat that to Buckmeister when he comes back.
All right, cool.
I'm here. I got
Welcome
okay.
back, buddy. Okay, so we're doing me. Okay, number one, I actually agree. This trailer looked absolutely fascinating, even from a beginner's point of view. I
Mhm.
did feel like if you don't know a lot of the references, I feel like you might get lost a little bit. But apparently, if Zuko doesn't know the old movies, but he still felt like he was following well, then okay, cool. Then it did its job perfectly. Then cinematography wise, it looked amazing. CGI wise and makeup wise, it looked amazing. It came together so nicely. I'm really happy with this trailer. Just a little information: the last trailer, the latest one, had approximately 22 million views. So there's good marketing behind this movie and there's good energy behind this movie. So I'm going to give it a solid 400 million. Actually, no, plus
Alright.
300. Plus 300 million.
plus.
Plus 300.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Buckmeister?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard infamous, like the movie's pretty infamous. Beetlejuice. So many rappers reference this guy, so there's probably something going on there. As for the trailer itself, some of the CG looked a little bit wonky to me. William Dafoe looks like he's doing Green Goblin again, but I guess that's always fun for people anyway. Yeah, there's Jenna Ortega. So I think the only thing where I was kind of like, don't know about this is when they were talking about that whole don't say his name 3 times, and like she just keeps saying it, and I'm like, I feel like if you were living in this weird house with this weird woman and she was telling you the story about Beetlejuice, like you wouldn't test that theory. But that's just me anyway.
I feel
Uh,
I feel that's why she did it, because she's a sullen teen. I just thought
uh
she was just a sullen.
Oh,
You know how
Kunze, when
teens be doing
you
things
have a
for.
teenager anyway, so you would
Yeah,
know
that's.
better.
Mm,
But yeah, I mean, it looked. I think out of all the trailers today, I think this is the best
Mm-hmm.
trailer. I think this is the best trailer. I think it does the most. And like Michael Keaton, because he's still in the public consciousness of Batman and all of that stuff, and like he was hot in the Spider-Man movies or whatever, and people are remembering all of that. Yeah, I think maybe I'm sitting with Rob where it'd be plus 300 for this.
Okay,
It was
cool.
not a bad trailer.
I just want to add on to that. I just want to say, Michael Keaton. There are some roles like in Batman, in the Flash Batman. It looked even in the trailer, it looked like he was phoning it in. Do you know what I mean? This one, it looks like he's got energy. I 100% agree
Yeah.
with what he's saying. I'm with you,
Yeah.
man. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, Kutsu.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say the same thing. So basically, what I gathered from Winona Ryder and Michael Keaton is, I mean, they've played these characters before, so they're extremely comfortable in their roles. And I guess it's also because they've worked with Tim Burton before, especially Michael Keaton. I mean, Michael Keaton has worked with Tim Burton, I think 4 times, if I'm not mistaken. The 2 Batman films and Beetlejuice.
Wonderful.
I don't know
Yeah, the
what
two
else,
Batman
but
films
yeah,
that are
this is gonna
nothing
be the
like
first time.
Batman.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
it's Tim Burton, bro.
Yeah.
Tim Burton is nothing like anyone.
I don't think most okay, but anyway, no, and let's not tangent. But going back to this, I like the fact that they included other characters. It seems like Jenna Ortega's shtick is horror. I mean, she was in Scream and she was in Wednesday, and she seems to be getting a lot of raves about when she's doing that kind of stuff. It really works for her. So seems like this is gonna do well. I don't think it's gonna make around 4. I think it's probably gonna make around 7 to 8. So I would say 7 plus, 700 million plus.
See
Whoa.
that coming.
I think you really believe in the Beetlejuice brand. I don't know about that.
I think
700.
parents are gonna take their kids to this and say, check
Yeah, it
this
looked
out.
very kid friendly. I'm with you, bro. I actually
And
I like
also
Was the original one
Well,
kid friendly?
sort of like not.
a
Yeah, I guess
bit.
not.
It's
I mean,
I mean,
it's
Is
not
it- is
wacky,
it-
it's kind of like
fun.
Alice in Wonderland. It's kind of
Is
like
it
Tim
kind of
Burton
like
stuff.
is it kind of like that Ghostbusters one thing where it's like supposed to be kid friendly, but they're doing a lot of stuff that's not kid friendly?
Yeah, you could say that because you have to remember something.
Yeah.
90s PG, sorry, 90s all
And
ages
80s.
was different.
Yeah.
Was different.
Gremlins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Indiana Jones 1, where
Yeah.
people are melting on screen, and they're like, yeah, kids can handle this.
Yeah. So that's why I think that's why the PG at that time really meant a lot. Like PG was like parents should really be present when these kids are watching these movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, so we are sorted, right? We said
Mhm.
everything that we could say about this.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, cool.
Actually, now I just realized no. Change mine to 300 plus. I
All right.
change mine to 300 plus. I'm actually really like the more we talk about it, I'm really feeling this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same here. The
It was-
only gripe that I have, but I get it. I think Winona Ryder did mention it in the film, but I really hoped that Gina Davis would be here because Gina Davis was her mom in the first one.
Oh.
Anyway,